In today's episode, I visit the national park Fulufjället in my home country Sweden, and up to the top of Sweden's highest waterfall. I will also visit a more than 9,000-year-old clonal tree called Old Chico. So follow along for some solo mountain hiking with my tent, food, warm clothes and some camera gear. And I was expecting cold weather and snow. Prepared some lunch at the Old Tree Chico. I'm eating some pasta bolognese and I have made some coffee. Okay, so I hope you hear me. As I said, behind me it's the old tree called Old Chico, and conditions for photography is quite bad actually. It's a little rainy and misty at the moment, but I have checked the weather. Actually Tonight it's gonna be clear sky, and I have decided to come here again to try some astrophotography of this old tree, so that will be very exciting. So I will leave this place now and try to find a good place to set up my tent. Okay, so it has started to rain a bit and I decided to set camp for the night. Actually found a pretty good spot, I think. I will show you. So here, right over there, we have a Njupeskär waterfall, and down here I can get some water, and it's pretty flat and even here, so I think it's good. And way over there we have Old Chico, some distance away, and I have a Berjans of Norway one-person tent, quite small, but I like it since it's pretty easy to set up. And here I have put some snow to not get so much air inside. I will remove my rucksack, which is leaning against the fabric there, and I will show you how it looks inside. And as you can see, I have a small space for my rucksack, and I plan to cook here in a bit. And I have prepared my sleeping bag, and I have a air-filled mattress, and it's quite small and cozy in here, but it works since it's a very light tent. Okay, so now I will go and get some water. Good morning. So I just woke up and it's still dark outside. The night has been very frosty with some minus degrees. As I said, I had planned to do some night photography of the old Chico tree, but the sky never cleared up, so I skipped that. Today will be a clear day if I look at the weather report, and I really hope that. So I will do some different photography today. I will now make some breakfast and head out. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my breakfast to be cooked, I have set up a little time lapse of the nice sunrise here. Very nice. Decided to go for a little walk this morning to get some warmth into my feet, since they are a little cold, but it's okay. And actually I brought my camera, and I saw this this stone when I was walking up on the mountain, and I thought that it would be a good subject for the sunrise. But I have a little issue. I only managed to extend one of the section on each tripod leg, since they are frozen up, so that's a bummer. But it's very nice outside right now. Very nice. Little ice on this small lake here, but it's so calm, no wind. I managed to extend all the tripod legs after some wrestling, actually. I thought something was going to break, but it worked out. I have switched position again, and right now I'm looking into the distance. There are some cabins there called Rösjöstugorna, and the beautiful sunrise is almost over. I don't see, the rock is there, and my tent is way over there. So I think I'm pretty much done here now, and I will head back to the tent and make some coffee. I have been thinking a little about this day, what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about maybe go up to Old Chico again, since the weather today is a little better. I will of course be heading to the waterfall. Then I don't know, actually. I have a little issue. I realized yesterday when I was going to bed, when I was planned to charge everything, batteries and telephone and things, that I forgot my cable for my phone, the most important thing. So since I plan to spend another night, I'm not so sure about that anymore, since I really want some kind of communication, and as you said, safety first, right? So I think I will go spend the day, and then pack, and then head to the car again, and from there I will see where I'm going to go. Probably spend the night in some kind of hostel or something, but that's how things looks like right now. Okay, so my water in my rucksack has frozen up. At least this tube. So a little project to take care of that. And soon the water for my coffee is ready. I just want to share a little tip when camping out in the cold, is to bring these hand warmers. There are also shoe warmers. These ones are not the ones that you break a little thing inside and they start to warm. This ones reacts on oxygen, and they are really effective and stays warm for a very long time. They comes in these plastic containers, and then when you open them they are exposed to oxygen and then starts to warm. And they looks like this, just a bag with something inside. And actually this one I opened just before I was going to bed and stuffed in my sleeping bag. And I have had them in my boots to preheat them in the morning, and I have now used them inside of my gloves like this, and it makes a big difference. So a tip: buy these for hand warmers, and buy these other ones for your boots. Just a little tip. Back at the camp again, and I think I took some good pictures down at the waterfall, and it's lunchtime, so I'm boiling some water, and I'm going to eat pasta carbonara alla Ola Skinnarmo branded. I think it's suitable one day like this. After the meal, I'm planning to take down my tent and pack up and head for my car again. And I'm planning to take the other side of the waterfall this time. Here you can see the route I took yesterday up on this ridge here, and then I climbed directly up on the peak. I saw that it's also a way around the peak, so you don't get that steep climb. And up there you can have Old Chico is located. And here is the waterfall, and I camped way over there. Really nice view here. Way down there is my starting point, and where I left my car, and the path is here that I walked yesterday. The view today is a lot better than yesterday. Okay, so I'm reaching the lower parts of my walk and entering the forest. So I'm pretty close to the car. It's maybe a kilometer or something. Okay, so I'm in the woods now, and I have left the fjäll behind me. It was a very steep decline from the top there, but it worked out okay. Okay, so I believe it's a pretty easy walk now to the car and to where I started my journey. It's a little cozy here in the forest. Okay, so I am back again at my car, and all in all it was a very nice little adventure, I must say. And now it's time to pack up the car and be on my way.